holiday memory tells a tale, like so many, of a misbehaving child. Now, the misbehaving child in this particular story, unfortunately, was myself. Many, many years ago, I was very young, 2, maybe 3 years old, and it was very early on a Christmas morning. My sister and I could not deal with our excitement any longer, dragged my parents out of bed so we could get to the presents. I don't remember what I got for Christmas that year. I'm sure it was wonderful, but my sister got a fantastic little electric toy train. So we were playing with this toy train, and my father had set up the track in this wonderful figure 8, and we were so enthralled with it. Eventually my parents went back to bed, because again, it was very early, and left us to our devices. My grandmother, every year, makes my family a applesauce cake, which is scrumptious. I really wanted a piece of this applesauce cake, but my sister refused to let me have a piece since it was still before breakfast.
My mother has come up with some great traditions over the time, and when we were growing up, she knew what was really important in our lives and what we were fans of and what we liked. And invariably, there would always come a present that would just show up, addressed to us from somebody that she knew was very important in our lives. So, for example, I was a big Beatles fan back in the 60s and such, and so I invariably, every year, would get a gift from Yoko Ono. And I knew it wasn't literally from Yoko, but I thought it was really fun to just make believe that it was from Yoko. And my mom came up with that one.
I went into a little toddler temper tantrum, started stomping around everywhere, and ended my terror upon the new track of my sister's train, and destroyed it, and it will forever be stuck in the shape of a figure 8. So, this holiday season, make sure you enjoy the things like spending time with your family, and forget about the stuff like the applesauce cake.
I think the most memorable holidays at the Rep were when we used to do Christmas Carol. In the early days of my being here, which would have been like somewhere in the late 70s, early 80s. And we would tack on Thanksgiving Day. And that meant that we were eating Thanksgiving dinner in the Brown house. And everybody brought something, and it was, although everybody in some respects would have liked to have been with their families, you kind of began to realize that you were with one of your families. And just that sense of community and everybody kind of being in something together was great. Plus, you know, we work so other people can play. That's what we do. And it was just such a great reminder at that point that that's what we do.
One of my favorite holiday traditions with my family is what we have called the Jewish Christmas Caravan. My dad was raised Jewish and my mother was Irish Catholic. So even though she converted to Judaism, she still hangs on to her traditions at Christmas. And every Christmas we gather into the car with hot chocolate or whatever else someone wants to drink, and go around and look at all of the Christmas lights and rate them and give them prizes. Everything from tackiest Christmas lights to best classic design to most modern, and each individual favorite. So every year we do that, and that's my favorite Christmas tradition.
The other thing she does, is a great thing, is she has a Grinch present, which we always opened presents Christmas morning. And that's all great, but then when all the presents are over, there's kind of a lull. And what my mom did is she said, well, the Grinch has left you one more present and you'll get it after dinner. So all day long there was this kind of, oh, you know, something's still there, something's still from the Grinch. And I still do that tradition to this day, have a Grinch present. So those are my holiday memories that I love and support. And to all of you, happy holidays from the Rep and from myself, and that's that.
Happy holidays from all of us here at the Rep.
Happy holidays from all of us at the Rep.
Happy holidays, and you should come see A Christmas Story at the Rep because my brother is the Jewish version of Ralphie.